Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Failed Hero Points, an actual play of the Outlaws of Alkenstar Adventure Path. Yeah, get your stretches in while you can. This is going to be a hell of an episode. With us today, Full House. This is the first full episode of Full House. Wait, that's a different show. That we've had in a long time. No, don't you whistle it. That'll get us kicked off. Uh, With us today, we've got FEG Drums playing Angel Swordsborn the Bard. Yes, I'm a person who pronounces sword with a W, not silently. Morbird playing Inari the Psychic. Shave Maddox playing Jacksonius the Gunslinger, who is a cat folk, which is different from the actual cat that Morbird just presented to camera.
That's Quincy the cat, right?
Quincy the cat.
That's one of two black cats named Quincy.
In this,
owned by people in this party.
Yes. Both named for probably the same Quincy. Scale playing Ruxel the Rogue, Patrick playing Kelvin the Inventor, the Davi playing Verilla Zast the Swashbuckler, and UV playing Garai Deyu the Cleric. How is everyone this fine evening?
Good.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Are we feeling slightly spoopy?
Oh yeah, I thought about dressing up for this even.
I mean, this would be our Halloween stream, wouldn't it be? Huh.
Yeah.
And break.
Did anybody put together a costume this year?
Yep.
I did for my son.
Oh yeah, I'm going as a responsible adult. So lit on character. So
My wife and I will be Cookie Monster and Gonger. Gonger is a Muppet that none of you would have heard because you don't have children, except for you, Scale. You might have heard of this. Now they have a food truck segment on Sesame Street where Cookie Monster and his Cajun pal Gonger make food every episode, and they go to like farms and they show kids where the farms or where the food is made from, which is actually pretty okay, and it brings up all different types of cuisines. So my wife, of course, will be Gonger, so she is practicing her ridiculous Cajun voice, and I'm just going to go Cookie.
Sesame Street's answer to the Swedish Chef, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just tell her, I guarantee.
Really, you can see how the movie Chef has just influenced a lot of people because they are in a food truck as part of it.
I was Walter White this year.
And
they got the goatee going on.
Yeah, all I would need is I can grab this shirt and the glasses. That's about it. It's pretty simple.
You had no pants on the whole time, right?
now you say you're Walter White, not Heisenberg. So did you put on a wig?
No. I thought about doing the Heisenberg thing too, but the hair is just without the hat, it just makes sense.
That would be funny. I think all bald people should play Walter White as the haired version of him.
Pilot episode only, okay?
Yeah. Healthy Walter White. Before
I'd like to play the flashback version of him where they're looking at the house with his wife and she's pregnant. It's like, oh, it's just a starter house. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Anybody
Anyone else
else?
got plans?
We did the Adventure Time pop-up, and my wife dressed as Betty, late season Betty, the girlfriend of the Ice King who almost destroys the land of Ooo and then sacrifices herself in the very last episode to save it all. And I dressed as Hunson Abadir, the Vampire King, because I have a red suit and he has a red suit.
Much like Santa.
More like a maroon suit.
Oh,
Not like a red.
I see. Well, that's nice. I think
I'm
we're
not
all...
going of my workplace probably.
Yeah, that's fair.
I made my son's costume today, this weekend. He's going as the Red Hood from Batman.
Yeah.
So I just got him the Red Hood logo T-shirt, a fake leather jacket off of Amazon, and then I found an Iron Man mask and I just painted it all red.
That works.
Nice.
It
Gotta-
is a
gotta
very
be
Iron
the-
Man-y mask.
It is.
Gotta-
It
Gotta
really
be the
is.
rebel, huh?
Yeah,
That'd be
you know,
decent.
these kids are all edgy today these days.
It is a cool, complicated character. You know, the joke used to be only 2 people stayed dead in comics, and then they kept on reviving those 2 dead people. So, cool. Well, what happened last time? A couple weeks ago. What? It was a pretty story heavy episode. No combats. Lots of shit happened. In some
Something
ways.
tells me that's about to change.
I don't know. Maybe
We went on a trip to the Big Gun.
to the big gun. What's the name of the big gun place?
Gunworks.
Ooh. Take a hero point.
Oh,
Yoink.
nice. And what was the name of the city that it reminded of us in Final Fantasy?
That would be Junon.
Yeah.
Yeah, although the gun in this is much smaller by comparison. Cannon.
Yep. We were tracking Parsis here because we did discover in the aftermath of the last encounter that this is indeed where Parsis was last seen, where he was headed to. So that's our best lead. The gunworks are kind of a military fortress, but kind of private. But, you know, there are some public buildings, but a lot of it is guarded or private in a way. But there is a saloon, cattle hold, and a couple of other public places. We were asking around, trying to get some information, and turns out there's been a bunch of strange accidents in each of the 2 different towers, like the main towers of the building. And each place is blaming each other, kind of like, you're the idiots. No, you're the idiots. Like a workplace rivalry kind of thing. They're not exhibiting very good team synergy right now, is what I'm picking up on.
And
It's a bad
and the central government's not following up on it for some reason.
That is correct. We're just devolving into chaos in the gunworks.
The garrison commander, who is in charge of the shield marshals, has not done anything about it for some reason. By the name of Loy Aiton. There was also one extra character that you ran into on the steps of the saloon on your way in.
The Cyclops. wasn't it?
Yes. A Cyclops that seemed very familiar to you from a
the
couple
park
days
gala.
before. Yep. From the party. He had been at the party, whispering in the ear of the person in charge of the party, and seemed to maybe be in charge of that group of that gang, the group of protectors, the security of the party, the Leadsmiths, which you already knew that name as well.
That my brilliant father was able to easily talk down.
You had decided. Drums, take a hero point. Y'all had decided also to work your way over to the Tower of Engineering at the very end of all that. And we're working your way over. Working your way over? Not that far. Let's bring up the map of the gunworks.
Bring up the map.
So, you all are at the Last Stop Saloon, which is right here, and the Tower of Engineering is straight to the left of it, right on the west. It is a decently sized tower.
That's what he said.
You don't know how low it goes, but it seems to be pretty high. You had peeked in there before and had seen what looked to be a hangar filled with big weapons of war, like vehicles sort of situation, that sort of thing.
Kind of like a steampunk garage of sorts.
Yes, essentially.
We're like gearing up for Furiosa right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I now want there to be a steampunk-based hockey game called Steampunk.
You can tell I have hockey on the mind because
Steampunk would have been released for the Sega Genesis in 1993.
That could be an indie
Like
game
Meat-
right now. That
Meat
actually
League.
sounds like a good
I'm
idea.
looking it up right now.
Copyright, trademark, copyright. Claimed
Mario
by...
Lemieux hockey mixed
out.
with Road Rash.
Ooh. Isn't that just hockey?
I was gonna say that's regular hockey.
But with the black ice cheat.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. So you were headed on your way to the Tower of Engineering. Like I said, you peeked in once before, and it seemed like people were filtering in and out, but they weren't filtering in and out, slight retcon. They weren't filtering in and out of that front door into the ground level. There's a set of stairs along the south of the tower that goes up, and that leads to the main entrance that people are going in and out of. What do you want to do?
Well, we did have that plan that we were going to check out the tower during the daytime. Or what was the order we were going to do things? Either check the tower during the daytime, check out the night market, and then follow the Cyclops into the desert the next day if we didn't find anything the first night.
yeah, I think so. I think the first step was definitely check out this tower. So, okay. So once again, just kind of going over it. There are there two entrances? It sounds like, or two sets of stairs. It's kind of a main and then a back.
You know what? Let's make this a little easier on you.
I remember an idea we had was potentially to get hired by the Tower of Engineering to look into things since the central government isn't doing it.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
great
that's
idea.
right.
Yeah.
I kind of like that idea as opposed to sneaking around. That kind of gives us more move about freely.
Right. I am unconcealing this on the Fog of War. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Super cool. All right.
All right. So directly in front of you is an entrance, and that one is this area. Like that entrance, you would think, because it's on ground floor, is to where the siege weapons are. And then over here is the staircase heading upwards to the main entrance, where people seem to be filtering in and out.
You guys cool just going to the main entrance?
Right there in the front door.
I would, yeah.
Where has opening a door ever gone bad for us?
True.
But I don't.
You want to go over here? The one straight in front of you?
But do all of us need to go, or just the ones that are qualified in like engineering and tech?
Well, if the idea is to get us hired, I think we should all go to show that we're actually
Yeah, that's true.
theoretically capable.
And yeah, like Verilla's smart with engineering, but the rest of you guys can just be muscle.
I lift things. No, I don't. I'm weak.
We've got
Yeah, I mean,
charisma people who can do the talking. We have a few engineering people, and then the rest we can say are muscle.
There are guards.
yes.
We're independent contractors. We're a consulting agency. coming into do a third-party inspection.
Okay. Are you heading into the? Are you going up the stairs or going in here?
We're gonna go up the stairs, right?
Okay.
All right. Adriel's going towards the door.
That's fine. We're going to just. There's no map for this part.
Okay.
So you head up the stairs, and there are just, people going up and down, like no one really pays you any mind. And you get to the door and head in. What you see is a large crafting workshop in front of you. Just a whole bunch of people at like drafting tables, people working in forges, like all sorts of like whatever you can do to like draw plans and then start making shit. That you see this all splayed out in front of you.
So not arts and crafts.
I mean, there's like one guy there who has glued together the most complicated paper or popsicle stick airplane you've ever seen in your life.
Awesome.
And everyone's giving that guy a wide berth.
He probably needs a friend.
Not cool to put me in this game. Me personally in real life.
I'm in this picture and I hate it. You work your way in, and you see like a whole bunch of people just kind of look at you, and they kind of like look kind of questioningly, and then just kind of return to their work. And one gentleman, gosh, pretty sure. No, I don't. One dude comes over to you, and he says, "Excuse me. What can I help you? Did you mean to enter the Tower of Engineering?"
We did. In fact, we're
Barilla will-
here to help you. We've been sent, or at least we want to take a look around and see about some of these accidents you've been having lately. Get a set of outside eyes on things.
And this he's a smaller man, a human man. It's like, you know what they've done to us from the other tower, the Tower of Metallurgy?
Well, we're still trying to piece that together. We'll take a statement from you if you think it would help.
Were you sent by Loy?
Yep. Yep.
Oh. Wow. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that the Shield Marshals are taking us seriously. Yeah. You don't seem to have any badges on you.
Oh, we're not shield marshals. We're outside consultants. We're civvies, they call us. Just civilians. We've got some engineers with us. Angel waves at Kelvin, and we've got some fine merchants with strong engineering backgrounds, and we've got some muscle as well.
And I am constructed. And
Yes.
I left up part of my faceplate to show some of the spinning gears.
Ah!
And before you can close it, he darts over and just like starts peering directly in at all the clockwork
I
mechanisms.
just like completely nonchalant, just let him.
He's like, fascinating.
Kelvin taps him on the arm, like, I know, right?
I start getting a little overprotective.
Aw.
This is my father. And I point to Jackson.
And he does not even like turn towards Jacksonius. He's just like in. He's like, oh, were you constructed in the desert? I've always wanted to come in contact with a working construct. Do you have consciousness?
I've been told I do.
That is very philosophical. Interesting. You are fascinating. And he just keeps on like poking and prodding.
Anytime he like compliments something, I'm like, yes, my father is brilliant. And I keep deflecting that. Like, I keep deflecting like that. Yes, my father is.
No. He didn't make you. You're ancient. And he's like poking at you.
Okay. I like for the first time I'm offended. Like, of course my father made me.
It's like,
We're finding out now that Jack Sodius is an unreliable narrator. Oh no. It's a twist.
My father's ancient, you say? It's the only possible explanation.
like no, what? And he looks over.
What has
He's like,
M. Night Shyamalan done to our campaign? No.
he's like, I suppose it's possible. You never know what happens in the desert around here, but you are fascinating. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you okay. You want to deal with our problems. You should probably leave this fine specimen here so that it doesn't come in danger. Like,
Whoa.
we study this beauty.
Oh no, this is part of our team. How do you think we keep track of our records so meticulously? Also, Adriel points to Varilla. You might notice this is a woman. This is a living, breathing woman. You could say hi, you know. No?
He's- No, he's
No.
Nerd.
dead focused.
Pretty,
Like,
pretty woman here. No, nothing. Huh.
And she's like, you know, I'm also an engineer. I've designed and fixed many. Well, I specialize in looms, and she dusts off her jacket.
Sorry.
he's like, yes, quite.
Yes, looms. Yes.
He just turns it around and just like starts poking and prodding a little bit at Guy, but like also like slightly focused on them, slightly distracted. He's like, no, but I must tell you, and he's just like still futzing. Okay,
Dear Lord,
well,
at least take the robot out to dinner first. Seriously.
Yeah, Varilla's pissed. She's like, come on.
they do not seem to mind.
Take the construct for an oil change.
I nod. I'm like, I do not mind.
Really got all gussied up for this.
Sorry. Yes. Well, oh, you must let me check you out later. Okay. Yes. Oh, what is it? Yes, the gremlins. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. A while ago, several days ago, well, someone, we're pretty sure that it is those fiends over at the Tower of Metallurgy. Della. I found myself at odds with Della Sangre many times. Pretty sure that they released a horde of gremlins into the Hall of Siegecraft downstairs. Now, we've been able to go in and out a little bit here and there. They've futzed about with a lot of our equipment, but they've seemed to have really found themselves a home, putting themselves into a spiral centurion that I found in the desert last year. Now, it was severely damaged. We've been tinkering with it, trying to repair it bit by bit, installing, a whole bunch of guns here and there and everywhere. They seem to have found themselves very excited to tinker with and mess about with this thing. There's a lot of those little fiends in there. Yes. That's really the problem. We can go inside there, but anytime we get within 30 feet of it, they just kind of go after us, and we've nearly lost a few of our engineers, who did not understand what was happening on the first day. Yes. Yes. We cannot deal with this. You seem strong, tough. All six of you seem strong, like you can deal with it. This one should stay with me, so that they do not get hurt.
Oh, this one's part of the package. I'll tell you what, we'll take a look at the gremlin problem. I think we've seen this before, right? Remember, was it 2-3 years ago we dealt with gremlins, right, crew? Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So we'll
I
go,
would-
we'll take a
I
look
would-
at this spiral centurion, we'll take care of the gremlins, and I mean, we'll answer 3 questions. You think about them, 3 questions about the robot when we're done.
I was special built by my father for protection. Do not worry, little one. I pat him on the head.
Okay, I'm just telling you, if they got that thing going, which I'm pretty sure they did, because well, I've seen it, or well, one of us saw it move and then ran away. It's probably pretty tough. So just letting you know. I don't want you to get hurt. And then he starts like stroking your shoulder gently.
Can Varilla roll any sort of a knowledge check about the Centurion?
Yeah, you sure can. You have engineering lore. I would take that, or crafting, or arcana.
Ah, my HUD disappeared. Goodbye, HUD.
Bye, hon.
I only have a plus nothing in all those.
There's a crafting check.
Okay. Great. What do you want to know?
Uh-oh.
Weaknesses.
Oh my god.
And there's Varilla's.
Okay. No weaknesses.
Fuck.
Okay. I'm just gonna... What do you want to know? Because I will tell you pretty much everything that you would know baseline about this. Because I'm letting you both know right now that Kelvin rolled a crit on the 10 plus, and Varilla rolled a 20. So, you both have crit on these recall knowledge checks. Go ahead and ask whatever your heart desires.
Is there anything that we should be especially worried about attack-wise? So if we walk in, does it have an aura, or does it have a really strong strike, etc., etc.?
Okay. No aura. The baseline version of this, and they've said that they've tinkered with it, right? These things have an ability. You know what? No, I'll show it to you when you get there. These things have an ability to spin themselves furiously in place, making... I'm just gonna tell you straight up. It can make up to 5 melee blade strikes all at once.
Jeepers.
No single creature can be targeted more than once, and the map doesn't increase until after all the attacks are made.
That's bad news bears.
Maybe
Yeah.
the attack bonus is really low though. No map increase, but it's got +3 to hit.
Are there I mean, you guys are asking questions, but I would like to know about any resistances or immunities.
It's a construct. It's immune to construct immunity.
So normal construct stuff. Okay.
Yep.
So electricity is awesome. Got it.
No resistances, no weaknesses.
So cross off that fear spell. Don't use it.
Could it be dismantled?
By hitting it a lot with a lot of weapons.
The classic approach. I like it. This spitting part made me think of the dwarven centurion from Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what stuck in my head for this thing.
I just started that up again today.
As a construct, it has hardness.
Okay. Like a shield?
Nope. It's just a hardness.
And if you
Well,
do
kind of like
less,
a shield.
Well,
If you do
okay,
less-
like a shield in a way, yes.
I was about to ask about an EMP, but then that would that would take a Garai too.
Father, set us off the bomb.
Sacrifices need to be made for the
Yep.
sake of the story.
I just like fall down.
Yeah. Anything else?
What is its movement speed?
40 feet.
What's its reach?
Uh,
Well, hey, that's important because it could run up into the middle of us, and
No.
she's gonna say this. The person, she's like, "Well, these things can move very quickly and run up right into the group of us, and just basically do a whirlwind of sword strikes or arm strikes or whatever sharp bits it has."
the reach typically, again, these are typical
modified.
stats, right?
Yep.
Not what they might have tinkered with.
Hmm.
Is just normal reach. There's no actual like further. It's not 10 feet, 15. It's just the normal 5 foot.
Okay.
I'll let you two more questions.
We know about the spinning attack.
Mhm.
Do we know if it has any other attacks? Is the group okay with me asking that question? Okay.
Okay. Again, normal situation, right? It has the ability to, because it's a hefty construct. It's normal medium size, not large size. It can still stride up to. It can stride and crush through your spaces to trample each creature that its spaces it go through.
Got it.
I say we tell this man he's shit out of luck, and we go do something else.
Let's see what's
Did
wrong
we
with
ask
the
them
other
if
tower.
the gremlins? Yeah. Do we know if the gremlins have tweaked it at all? Does he have any of that information, or he just said it's tweaked? He doesn't know they did.
Oh, they tweaked the Centurion. This is just the recall knowledge check. You haven't asked him about anything. So,
Oh no.
That was going to be my next question.
Mhm. So if you ask him about stuff with the gremlins, he could answer you, or what the Tower
is
of
what she will
Engineering
do.
might have adjusted with the Centurion. What do you ask?
That's what she will ask next. She'd be like, "Well, I think I'm fairly familiar with these creatures, but what about these gremlins? What kind of changes did they make to this most wonderful construct that you've now lost control of?"
Well, I'm not sure that the gremlins have done anything to it. Usually they just kind of mess around with stuff and break things. But they seem to have made their home inside of the Centurion. If you look at it, you'll see little meanies just poking their faces out. If you get a little too close, though, they'll start throwing their hexes at you. It's not
Earlier, when you said they modified it, the they in that sentence referred to the people of the tower, not the gremlins, correct?
yes.
So
I've
that's actually the
clarified this
question.
about 4 separate times, and
Yep, always helps to use proper nouns. So I think the question was, tower guards, or Tower of Engineering people, what modifications have you made to the Centurion?
I did also, after I said they, I did clarify a couple of times that I meant the engineers had messed with it, not the gremlins.
So that is the question, which I still don't think has been answered, is
Yes.
Tower engineers, what modifications have you made to the Centurion?
Okay. Oh, well, we, we added all the guns.
Guns.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Please describe.
Well, there's a lot. We kind of lost track after 5.
Can they manipulate this thing to move and use it as a weapon?
Oh yes, they certainly can. Well, what we took. They can go up and these spiral Centurions, they spin around real fast and they whack you with their blades and hurt you real bad. We thought, hey, this could be fun if they could do this with guns too. So whoopsie doodles, they can do that with guns. Oops.
Whoopsie.
Okay,
You all
so we
thought
can't stand
if you
next to it.
could, but you never thought if you should.
Yeah.
So
No.
do we?
Now the nice thing is,
I understood that
if
reference.
it does as we had programmed it to do, it will shoot all of the guns at the same time. But then it has to reload. And there's a lot of guns, so it'll take, in game terms, about 1 entire round to reload in order to do that again. So
6 seconds. That's
Whoa.
amazing.
What? He just.
You can
just
fire all
Deadpool
the
this?
guns every 6 seconds.
That's
And what was your name? Just so I have something to scream while I run into battle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name is Erdrick Marth. I am in charge of the Tower of Engineering.
Erdrick Marth. All right.
I'm sorry. And what is all of your names?
me.
I'm
Cannon fodder.
We're the failed hero points.
I am Gerai Deyu, and this is my brilliant father, Jacksonius the Brilliant.
I see. Okay, so you two don't lie about your names.
No, just Garai.
And my father, Jacksonius.
My name's Adril Wrenchborn. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the ticket.
My
My
name,
name is
Ruckle.
My name
Hobbs
is
the Tiger.
My name is Flashlight Water Bottle. Yes.
Schmackstronius.
Verla just says, "Wouldn't you like to know?"
It's like
Yeah.
the dumb version of Usual Suspects.
Peter Griffin.
Ah,
Ah, yeah, Peter Griffin. Ah, crap.
that's still the apex of that show.
When Verilla says that, like, oh, this is my Uncle Verilla.
And he's completely unfazed by that.
Yep.
Not because of that, but because he doesn't discriminate and chooses to take whatever people's titles are as they are. Yeah, yeah. How do you like that?
Good.
Okay, good.
This is just fine.
He's like, oh yeah. Also, because we've been futzing with it, it seems like it's probably a little bit off kilter. If it goes more than a certain distance, it hurts. It'll take some damage because the gears are slightly misaligned. We didn't get a chance to fix that before the gremlins took over. Whoops. That's at least a good thing, right? If it gets
So
hurt.
there's a chance that they get crushed every time they move it?
Yeah. What are the consequences of this failure on their end?
That's a question. Hmm.
Excellent.
You
I
know,
think we're
also, as we were experimenting with it, we found the design of the thing. It's built rather like a top, except with all the heavy parts on top of the top. So, it's a little bit top heavy. It could be easily knocked over were you to attempt some sort of thing to knock it prone.
Some sort of trip attempt or something. I don't know.
Calvin whispers to Garai, fastball special.
I not knowingly.
That is,
Father.
by the way, literally a feat for barbarians that they can throw their teammates like full bore, and the teammate gets an attack as part of the throw.
Oh my
Yes.
god, that's beautiful.
I think it's an 8th level feat.
That's so good.
Well, I do so hope you take care of this little problem for us, and then, well, I'll be sure to put in a good word with Loy to reward you faithful, faithful contractors. That seems weird. Well, to maybe put extra in your coffers.
Sounds good
Alright.
to me, Verla says.
Still doesn't deal with the problem of Della, who's sabotaged us.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
cross one bridge at a time.
Yeah. I think we could stand a good chance against this thing, honestly, if we coordinate and work smart. Do we
What?
have anything that can gunk up if we somehow get it inside and explodes, like any kind of spell or?
I've got 2 glue bombs.
Blue bombs could be really good.
Ooh.
Keep in mind that they're going to be weak to electricity.
Again, no weaknesses.
Yeah, no weaknesses, no resistances though either. I think
Yeah, I think it was just the standard construct immunities, but
That's what I
otherwise
said,
there
yep.
wasn't any resistances or weaknesses.
I
Maybe,
do
like-
have one more bottle of lightning.
Could the electricity zap the goblins?
That's what I was thinking on the
Hmm.
inside.
Yeah, it's especially area effect. That's a good idea. If
So I
they're
think-
within it.
I think
Would
we
make
do some
sense.
kind of glue bomb, and if it gets stuck or in place, that I'd lob it.
It
Oh,
kind of sounds like our main concerns with this construct are multiple. We don't want to be next to it. We don't want to be surrounding it because it's going to spin and hit us all. But it also sounds like they added guns to it, which can do the same. So we might want to be surrounding it in cover, but then also don't stand in a line or too close to each other because it has a trample effect. So everyone get out their rangiest abilities and take cover. Do we have any extra defensive capabilities against this?
Defensive?
I have a wand of shattering images I could use to cast mirror image on myself and maybe eat up some of these attacks. Maybe.
And Verla's not really ranged at all. But she does have bottled lightnings and glue bombs.
Well, and you're full dex, right? So, I mean, you're gonna do okay with those.
Good eye, that spell that you just posted, probably not going to be very useful.
No, but I would have cast it at the beginning of the day. I hadn't taken off of my spell casting.
Hmm.
Oh, Blood Vendetta, not Blood Vendetta. I'm an idiot.
So with
Hang on.
this thing, I forget if there's
That's the
no
one.
like legs on it or.
Sounds like it's a top kind of a build.
Yes.
Like it spins. It's rounded shaped.
Okay, so rope wouldn't help. I was wondering if like oil or soap would get it to fall over easier or something.
I do also have a pint of oil.
That honestly might make it slipperier. I don't know. Does anyone have any trip attacks? Any weapons with the trip trait?
Oh, I do.
If you have a free hand, you can do it.
I can go in free-handing because I can use the bastard sword with one hand.
I've got Titan Wrestler that I can disarm, grapple, reposition, shove, or trip creatures up to 2 sizes larger.
That sounds like it'll be helpful.
That's cool.
Maybe the plan is you can do that. I can aid you. I'm good at aiding. So maybe we go up front and try to topple the thing over.
Let's see. Party skills.
If we do that, I'll put my glue bombs and pint of oil in the party stash. Somebody
Okay.
else can use those.
I also have the cloak of illusions. I could go invisible. You guys could distract, and I could probably throw things at it for a second without being noticed.
I do have a really good athletics check. Fogel, sorry. I'm dumb, and I forgot to write down what the well, just in general. But I forgot to write down the 2 augments that I got on my shield augmentation.
Did I put them on you?
When the shield augment, the added shield augmentation just lists what they could be. You know,
Right. It's not that. I would have added the traits.
Oh, to the attack types.
Which I added to the weapon. Yep. So you have the trip trait on your shield and versatile slashing.
Right. So I can trip him with my shield attack.
It's still an athletics check. It's not
Sure.
yeah.
It's not free, but yeah.
But it is. You don't have to have a free hand for it. He goes. Erdrick sees you discussing all this stuff over, and he's like, "I'm sorry. You were talking about gunking up the inner works of to try and get the grab. I don't think you'll be able to get that. They're in there, like they're completely protected by the inner workings of the Centurion. Your best bet is going to be to go up and rip them straight out, or if you are the magically inclined, you might be able to counter hex their hexes. These things, they're smart. They scatter easily when you frighten them or rip them out like that, because they are very small and kind of trivial to take care of once they're outside. They'll likely run away.
I also have a Thunderstone Moderate that could potentially frighten the goblins.
That could actually also deafen them, which could affect their spell casting.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
Brilla's got a couple of those too.
I'll put it in the party stash.
All right. So obviously this is like super rough plans here. Garai is going to try to trip.
Calvin will try to trip. I
Okay.
got a master in athletics, and I've got the Titan Wrestler.
An Adriel will aid, and I feel like a combination of Thunderstones and maybe Bottled Lightnings to try to dislodge the gremlins while also doing damage will work.
And maybe Ruxel can run the word fell out of my head. Distraction. Since the
Good.
stealth and roguish nature.
Create a diversion.
Yes,
That's the one.
that's
Jack-
it.
Cronius is actually built to do that very well as well.
Jacksonius rolls for zoomies.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
You used a pile of dead bards as cover.
We caught Shave not paying attention at all.
Am I supposed to be doing something right now?
No, it just said that you'd roll for zoomies.
Strategery.
Cat.
Creating a diversion. You might create a diversion because you can create diversions.
And you're good at it too.
What is Figment?
It's a word.
Spell.
Oh shit.
It's a spell where you create
Oh,
the figment of someone's imagination.
Okay. I with
Actually,
my
don't
cloak
know,
of
I
illusion.
made that up, so.
Damn you
Actually
both.
looked up.
Thanks, Chat GPT.
You create a simple illusionary sound or vision. The sound adds the auditory trait to the spell, and the sound can't include intelligible words or elaborate music. And vision adds the visual trait. It can be no longer larger than a 5-foot cube. And is crudely or undetailed if viewed from within 15 feet.
I was gonna say I also have that ventriloquist ring.
I mean, could we do that in tandem? Use my Figment and you do the voice casting to kind of make it a little bit more believable? That would be a good distraction.
Check out the traits on Create a Diversion.
Mental, guys. It ain't gonna work.
I thought
Figment, mental, illusions, distractions, none of it.
It may work on the goblins inside there.
It
That's
might
what I
work
was
on the
thinking.
goblins, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. The
Not
goblins.
Gremlins?
Gremlins.
Yeah, the
The
gremlins.
gremlins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm.
Or is this like we own the Centurion is the only thing, and we're trying to make it like?
I think we're trying to overthink it, maybe.
I think we're trying to like think it like the gremlins
Yeah.
are Muppet Man. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna break this down. Just because it is really difficult to tell when to bring this out or not. But I'm going to do it here. The gremlin hordes are treated as a hazard, not as a creature.
Got it.
Gotcha.
In that
Oh,
case,
okay.
distracting won't work.
All right. Then I think we fuck. What do we do?
I was going to ask if I could demoralize them and if that would have any effect, but I just kind of assume not. That makes more
Sounds like
sense.
you. Okay.
Basically, we're yelling at a puddle of water.
How dare you
Not
stand
the
trap?
first time I've done it today.
They're a sentient trap, essentially.
Gotcha.
So
I do like
that-
them in this soundtrack too.
yes, you can hear them through the vents. So that's what he was trying to tell you are the ways to disable the device. Essentially, is to rip them out
Right.
or to counter hex their hexes. So those are all skill checks. It would be one of the magic traditions for counter hexing, but not primal for some reason. But that's not really a big deal with this group. Or yeah, an acrobatics or stealth check to to grab out a gremlin gang from
Not a-
the thing.
Not athletics. Interesting.
No, it says there's no athletics there, but I'll allow an athletics check. I've got the DCs.
The ripping out just
make
makes
it work.
sense.
Yeah.
And when you say otherwise, it's what, like a religion or nature type of check? You said otherwise.
Religion, Arcana, Occultism.
Okay. Okay.
Again, it's the weird thing about a hazard versus
Yeah. No. Okay.
disabling a device when it's a lock. That's easy. Disabling a complex hazard is difficult to realize where the meta line is drawn.
Yeah. Like, what is quote unquote countering a hex? Right.
Yep. And do I wait for you to ask it, or do I volunteer the information? And if you don't think to ask the question, then would you feel that it's unfair that I did not describe this earlier? Probably. So that's basically where my thoughts are on the matter.
I honestly assumed that just meant counterspelling.
Right. That's also where it can be weird.
Yeah.
You silly people and your thoughts.
Thank you, Crafton.
So, I also didn't want you all to feel like I'm wasting your time when
No.
you're trying to devise strategies against the gremlins.
Stupid question again for me. Hi. How do I engage the new UI overlay?
Oh, the HUD?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in a second. Okay.
Yep. No problem.
All right. Do you guys feel all settled?
Yes.
Yes.
You head to the bottom. Okay. He goes, good luck. I appreciate your work. Thank you. No. You stay with me. And he starts tugging on Grenades.
I just don't pay him any more attention.
Oh,
s-
chance.
I apologize, sir. Did you want to come with us?
No. I would like you to stay with me.
And I just turn her back around. Just
Don't get hurt. He calls out to you.
that is unlikely.
I'll miss you.
I just met you.
He just sighs heavily with lust.
Oh,
Ah,
eyes a clanker.
All right.
Buddy, you gotta tone it down a little. You're
You
coming off a
guys-
little strong.
Father,
You
he was
guys-
quite impressed with your work.
Y'all head down the stairs. This is the only entrance you see. And before you head in, how about we take about 10 minutes?
Okay.
Okay.
And we're back. Let's do this. You guys are about to go into the Hall of Siegecraft against a thing that could wreck shit. So let's see what happens. Door is in front of you.
Is it a gun?
That would be a hilarious trick. Dude,
I can
like, you
check.
guys go and didn't tell them about the trap that they've set up.
Oh wait, I forgot. I'm sure they'll be fine. They have that brilliant craftsman with them that made that beautiful woman. I'm sure they'll know about the gun.
We put the guns in the door, not the construct. Ah.
I am going to pull up my cloak, the hood up, so I go invisible.
Uncle, what happened to Uncle?
How long does that last?
I think it's just the regular base spell time. Yeah, with the spell's normal duration or until you pull the hood back down, or whichever occurs first.
10 minutes, got it.
Alright, I will.
All right, 9 minutes and 55 seconds later, you open the door.
Just watching the clock. I want my uncle back.
I forgot
Adriel is going to have out the Wand of Shattering Images and be ready to use that.
Yeah, do you all have just regular weapons out as well?
Shield and my pickaxe, yeah. Does anyone have any throwing items they were planning having in hand or anything like that?
I put them in the stash.
Gonna move Adriel over.
I plan on going with spells if I need to use range.
I forgot. How
Also,
to-
remember, he said that the thing didn't respond until people were within 30 feet of it, so...
Try to do some range attacks maybe with it, yeah.
But also, you don't have... you likely don't have to worry about, like, forming up or anything out here. Like, you can
Right.
do it outside.
Oh, what does
Alright,
a
I'm going to-
thunderstone do? It's like a flashbang, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's 2d4 Sonic with Sonic splash damage, but also there's a Fortitude save against deafened.
Okay, Vrilla's gonna have one of those. It's just not loading right in my screen. Sorry about that.
I opened the door.
Okay. Inside, you see that the ground floor of this entire tower is one large hangar filled with mechanical contraptions. 4 large wagons festooned with armor plating, cannons, and mounted musket turrets have been parked throughout the room. Overhead, the ceiling arches to a height of 30 feet. And Right here, you see what looks to be a broken centurion.
This right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Quick
Here's kind
question.
of what it
Looking
looks
at
like.
one of these,
This is a fixed version of it.
Ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
very pretty.
that's cool.
the Beyblade from hell.
Sorry, Debbie. Yes.
I was gonna say, does it look like we could turn one of these things and possibly have a mounted turret to attack it with, if need
Oh,
be?
yeah. No, it doesn't look like that.
Dang.
Or just for decoration. They're like the guns that they use in symphonies.
It's more of this is like a garage, and they're not like loaded or on or anything.
Or busted, as they say.
It could be too.
Are they cover at least?
Yeah, they're definitely cover.
Well, in that case,
How do we want to play this? Do we want to rush it?
As you
or-
as you enter, the
Yeah.
sound of gremlins just chattering and laughing and whatnot gets a little bit more clear.
I think we just got to kind of approach carefully in the formation that we want to be. Apply any pre-buffs if you want them. I feel like, metagaming a bit once we cross 30 feet, which coincidentally happens to be this round part threshold, it's probably going to spring to life. So
Agreed.
I think
There's-
I'm going to toe that line, and
30.
once everyone is ready to go, I'll pre-buff with my Wand of Shattering Images and take a step.
or what if we just attack from outside the range?
That's why I think we should get in at least 1 or 2 hits while we're outside it. Yeah, I agree.
We should stay spread apart though, because if we attack it, if we hit it with an arrow, it's just going to charge in and run us over and stomp on us, and then do that spinny.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So that line right there, maybe not the best.
I think we can spread out a little bit to the north of the room, but not to the south.
How far away is that from me right now? 40 feet. Okay.
I mean, we also have an invisible man, and it was a thievery check, was it not?
That
As
is
a way
one
to
of them.
to disable. We could have said invisible man, go grab a gremlin out and just yoink it out and see what happens.
I like that idea a lot.
Actually, it's where my money. That's the plan I've got right now.
God, this would be a great idea if this, if we had save points, but
We can just drop a quick save. It's cool.
Yeah,
Hit us off.
I'm willing to try to do that. Yeah, why not? I'm already invisible, and
Okay.
I mean, I will go to right here, and then I'm going to take a step in, even though I'm invisible. I'm
Yep.
just going to take
Sure.
a
Yeah.
step.
Do gremlins have scent?
The chittering gets louder as the people are in the room now. But they don't seem the thing doesn't move. Nothing seems to happen as you cross that threshold.
Okay. I'm going to move to here.
Still nothing.
Move to here. And
And it
I-
blows up.
going to attempt a a thievery check to steal,
A
to rip one of
stealth
them out.
Stealth
Stealth.
check.
To rip one out.
Okay.
You said it's a stealth check?
Yep.
Alright. Blind or public?
You know what? Public's cool.
Yay.
Hooray.
See how bad I roll. Ooh.
Okay. You get up and there's a ton of these little dudes just in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're tiny, like tiny size, tiny, right?
Yeah.
And you find a crease into the suit, or well, suit, because they're wearing it like a suit, right? Jam your hand in and rip a bunch out, and they go, and then like those ones all scatter into the wind, and you lose your invisibility.
Yep.
As that is a hostile action, and we will. Oh, I need to stop fucking doing that and grab you guys, and we will go into initiative if I cannot finally measure things. Holy shit, I was measuring so much.
Damn it. I should have thought about
But
rolling
can
for
you measure
stealth.
why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
So peaks.
Because it's covered in cinnamon sugar, maybe? Like, did no one figure that one out?
You know what, Rux? I will let that stealth check roll over as your initiative.
For real? Oh, okay.
Because it makes sense, because you were doing your thing first, before anyone else.
Okay.
Doing that thing.
Do that, and
Here's
then...
Ruckle doing his thing.
And you know what? The thing activates. There we go. Now you're supposed to stay hidden. Boop.
I didn't see anything.
Wonderful. Okay. Here we go. All right. Well, after Ruxel did his thing, the Centurion is quick to act. And it... Yeah. Okay. All of the guns go off all at the same time.
Nimble dodge.
Father, get down!
Nope. That's not what this is. This is a reflex save.
Oh, okay.
With 30-foot radius or all of us?
Oh, it's everyone except for Inari.
Yay, I'm far enough away.
How do I do saves again?
Here's the thing. Everyone that is not Ruxel gets a +4 to this save.
All right.
Well,
How
I
do you
didn't
roll
add it
from
because I didn't know that, but I had a
the-
good roll.
Oh,
Okay.
I would like to use one of my 2 hero points.
Sure.
Alright. You said a reflex save?
Yes. Adriel, success.
Blind or public?
It's a save. Saves in public.
Okay.
So
Uh,
20.
Inari, failure.
That would actually be a 25 with the +4.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Kelvin, success.
Sorry, why didn't roll?
Ruxel, critical success.
Yes! I like turn into like a letter C and dodge a bullet.
After a piece of reflexes, you had a success, so it bumped up to a crit success.
Mine has the +4 added on for a Varilla.
You have a question, UV?
Yeah, Kelvin passed with a 22, but I didn't with a 25.
Kelvin didn't,
I didn't add the
four.
+4.
So
26. Got it.
Kelvin passed with a 26. You
That's
did
what-
not with a 25.
That's what confused me. Got it.
Varilla, success. Jacksonius, fail. Jacksonius rolled a 25.
Knew I should use one of my other actions.
Right. I knew I should have had been holding my shield.
Reactions.
Ruxel, you will take no damage.
Yay.
Everyone who failed will take 28 points of damage. The succeeders will take 14.
That's a big one.
But that is also its turn.
I like that cool new update to the UI too. That's sweet.
Rip some
Or at
more
least I
out.
haven't seen it before.
Uncle, rip more out.
I know not of what you speak. Okay, Ruxel.
I'm going to rip more out.
Okay. Give me another stealth check. You get your hand in there and rip out another just horde of goblins who all are kind of scattered to the wind.
Get out of there. Can I do it again? Oh no, that wouldn't be. Yeah, if I just kept trying to do it over and over again, there's no map to that. Though that's, I feel like that's cheating.
I mean, it's not cheating. That's
That's
what
what
it is. Yeah,
Snack
that's
on
what
them
you
like
do.
popcorn.
You could rip a second time and still run out of there if you want.
Yep, that's. Yes, let's go.
And another.
Nice, nice.
Yep. You feel like you've ripped out about half of the gremlins.
Okay.
No one feed him after midnight.
I mean, if the rest of us are just gonna run in there and rip out more, you could just try to rip out another one.
I think if they're already gremlins, it doesn't matter when you feed them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You just don't want to get them wet.
No,
Yeah,
I think.
I want to go for it again.
Well, yeah, you don't. The gremlins still had Mogwai rules applied to them, right? So the wet thing.
Oh,
Let's go.
Okay.
Sorry with the language.
it's happening!
Another chunk of gremlin gets thrown out there. Yep.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Great. The gremlin's still inside. Interesting. Okay, Ruxel, are you wielding any of your weapons right now?
Just one. Yes.
Okay. I need you to make a will save. And ooh. Yeah. How is it? Okay, I'll do it this way. Jacksonius, you will also give me a will save. Ruxel, you see this little hex pop out and try and like bop your weapon out of your hand, but you hold tight. Jacksonius, you don't need to. These are public. You can do public saves.
My bad.
I will let you know because you should that was a natural 1. So, would you like to roll a hero point?
Yeah, sure. That sounds like a good idea.
No, let's see what happens.
Like to use my ability, fuck around and find out.
FAFO. This time, it is just a regular failure. So one of your guns, because you always have two, right? Gets hexed.
Okay. I don't know what that does to it, but
If you attempt to use it, you have to succeed at a DC 5 flat check.
all right, we'll just pretend that that gun doesn't exist.
Hey, they're gremlins, man. You never know what they're gonna do. It is your turn.
I'm gonna delay for at least, yeah, just for now.
Okay. Adriel.
Okay, Adriel will go ahead and cast Mirror Image on herself using the Wand of Shattering Images. And then is going to dash forward and try to get the attention of the gremlins and of the monster, saying, "Yeah, come and get me, I'm gonna get you, blah blah blah," and try to just kind of keep the focus on her and hopefully stay alive due to this mirror image.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, can I actually jump in here?
Okay. Jacksonius pops into order.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah,
What you got?
I'm gonna try shooting, I guess.
Okay.
Roxel or Adriel?
Father, no.
To be fair, Jacksonius has a beat on like everyone except for you, so
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be a hit. Alright, it takes 5 points of damage.
Okay.
We knew that was coming. We knew about the hardness.
Let's do a. Yeah, I'm gonna reload the same weapon and fire again.
Okay. That is a critical miss.
That's okay in this case. This doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Nothing doing. It's not like first edition where I think that the misfire.
Yep, it did.
Mm-hmm. Inari, now it's your turn.
Would I be able to use an AoE spell to target the gremlins? Or are they like protected inside the robot?
If you did an AoE, it would hit both of them. Yes.
You would hit the robot and the gremlins?
Yes.
Great. That's what I'm gonna do. This one right here.
Okay.
I'm not actually gonna amp it because I don't need the burst. So we'll do bludgeoning damage. And
Sure, you
it's
could get Ruxel in there too, just to make sure.
just the square that the bad guy's in.
Okay.
Weird.
Oh, I can place a 5-foot cube. Bam. So here's the damage. Reflex save to dodge it.
Both of Centurion succeeds, Gremlin fail.
Okay, what about the other 100 gremlins?
It's a Gremlin horde, so
Okay,
they roll as one.
sweet. And then
As one.
final action. I'm gonna cast shield on Calvin. if I can find it. I gotta push this button, and then this button, and then this button. Oh, and toggles. Turn off my amp. And shield, and that goes on Calvin.
Okay. No. All right. Kelvin, you got the shield popped? Cool. End of Venari's turn?
And
Great. Gadai.
Yes. Okay. I am going to channel my divinity and do a area heal.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, that is perfect placement to not heal the gremlins.
Yep.
Look at that.
All right. Everyone roll their fortitude saves. Someone's gonna do it. It was yep. Kelvin doesn't want it. Kelvin rolls a fortitude save to not get healing.
You fool!
hey, I'm not in the range of that.
That's because you were also unharmed.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Yeah, I wasn't that worried about it, but I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings.
It didn't hurt your feelings. It healed your feelings.
Wait, was it serious or not? Do I have to do this?
No,
Yeah,
you heal.
You heal.
It's a heal
Oh,
spell.
okay.
Get healed.
Thank
You heal, Kelvin heals, unless that Kelvin was serious about that fortitude saving throw that I asked for. That was
No. I'm never serious about anything.
But those are all three of my actions, so I are done.
okay. Hey, you know, you healed what, 60 odd points of damage? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Kills.
All right. So I run in. One move.
Guns a blazing.
Then here. Two
Mhm.
moves. Then gonna go ahead and where is my Titan Wrestler? I'm gonna try to trip this son of a gun.
Okay, Titan Wrestler only just you just do a trip.
Yep.
Well, just in case
Oh.
that's really heavy.
Yeah.
It's the same size as you.
How do I?
Frankly,
Mm,
roll an athletics check.
okay.
If you're doing it with your weapon, it gets a +1. Because
I
you
will
have
do
a
that.
+1 on that weapon. Well, you have the trip trait on your weapon, right? That was one
Yes.
of your invention things. Yep.
Is
If
that
you use the new UI, you can even choose trip from the menu.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh. Anyways, there.
Okay. All right. You. I'm just gonna double check this because you are like right on the line. Okay. You exactly knock it prone.
Yes.
Yes.
Varilla.
Vrilla is going to yeet a thunderstone. It's not popping up right. Is that in the correct range? It's 40? Or is that only 30 for the thunderstorm?
It's only 20. I'll count
Yeah.
the bombs for 20.
Dang.
You can
So
throw
40
it
would
further.
be
It
the
just means
penalty.
people attack accurate.
Going range.
Yeah, it'll take minuses.
You
You know what?
could also-
Instead, what she will do is, yeah, she's just going to get closer.
Red that Marshall's aura.
Are you gonna run up and grab some out too, or?
Yeah, I was gonna hit him with the bomb, but I don't know if I should run up, hit him with the bomb, and then get close, or should I run up and just start grabbing him out?
Probably grabbing. I know we were at halfway when Ruxel grabbed out the four that they ripped out, if I remember.
I feel like we had like 15 actions. We probably could have just grabbed them all out.
Yeah, she'll run up, drop the bomb, not armed, and she'll grab some more out. She saw the success and she'll dive in, and that was a stealth.
You can use stealth.
It was stealth or athletics.
It was acrobatics.
Acrobatics, actually.
Oh,
Which might be better for you.
It is by quite a
just
bit.
a touch. Man, I am having leg issues real bad tonight.
That's not gonna do it. You jam your hand in, and they just kind of get out of your way. You rolled,
And that's all she can do,
40.
because she rolled really bad.
It happens.
Centurion is freaking out on the
Move,
ground.
move, jam.
Centurion is freaking out on the ground. It attempts to stand and succeeds.
Attack of cheese doodles.
Attack of cheese
We have my
doodles?
weapon out.
You got your fist?
Yeah, that unenhanced fist will likely get past all the hardness.
She has a fist, and she still has the other thing on her other arm, so she can still make a strike.
Oh, the pressing cross.
Yeah.
If we disable this thing without breaking it too bad, maybe Garai can get a new body.
Ooh.
Just bolt stuff onto me.
Or this construct will just be one of Garai's legs. It's like,
Go full Voltron. Just each construct we fight just becomes a new limb.
Oh, what happened to that little guy?
On big money, big money.
Attack.
Ah,
Yeah, that was just straight up reactive strike. Okay. Yeah, you hit it, but you do no damage.
tink.
Yep.
Ouch.
Interesting. Ruxel has done nothing but rip the gremlins out.
Yep.
So it's going to first make a strike against Kelvin, who tripped it. Is a 28 hits for 11 points of damage. and then strike at Varilla, and misses. All right, that's its turn. Ruxel.
Ruxel's gonna rip out some more.
Ooh, you rip out nothing. They all just are avoiding your hand as it reaches into the Centurion.
I'm gonna do it again.
No, don't do it again. Succeed
Continually,
this time.
continually avoiding.
Do that again.
Don't do that again.
And you rip out one chunk of gremlins. There's only a small amount left.
Gotcha. That's my turn.
Okay, the gremlins are like, and go after. Yeah, Varilla and actually, it's just gonna be one of you. Kelvin. Kelvin will roll will save. As a hex comes out of their hands, and you exactly make that will save. Nothing happens. And that's their turn. Adriel.
Oops. I didn't really do that.
Okay. Since this guy is doing, right, since Ruxel's doing such a good job here, Adriel is going to move around to be next to Ruxel, is going to aid Ruxel with a perception check, probably just to be like, ah, there it is, I see one. And might as well Courageous Anthem, just in case this needs to turn into battle. And I have no idea where to find macros for that in the new HUD. So
Yeah.
I'll try to figure that out.
Sorry, what was the last thing?
Courageous Anthem, I have no idea where to put effects in the new HUD.
It should be
I don't
underneath
see a bar at the
spells
bottom.
and then casting it on the Courageous Anthem, and then maybe that will pop up something. We'll see.
I will try that out.
If not, just turn off the HUD and then, hit the macro.
That might be what happened.
Or you can just add the macros to the little extra macro things that you have at the bottom.
Cannot figure out how to do that, so
Gotcha.
I see an empty macro slot, and I don't know if I'm supposed to right-click in it or left-click or drag something in it, but nothing
Yeah,
seems to fit.
drag from the compendium packs. So grab that aura from the
compendium,
compendium pack. Yeah, so search for the aura version in the compendium pack and then pop it in the macro thing. Then you're good.
Well, for now, I'm going with the tried and true.
Yep, fair.
Okay.
Okay, Jax Onius.
So, can we all rip gremlins out? Or no?
Yeah? Yep. you
Well,
sure
so
can.
far only Ruxel can.
We can all attempt, at least.
Yes.
All
It
right.
is everyone can attempt it.
I'm taking 2 movements
Okay.
to get
And
there.
then you can acrobatics or stealth.
I think acrobatics is the way to go for me.
I think the acrobatics instead of athletics was mostly because they're, moving around all over the place and trying to avoid your hand. That's what makes sense to me. But
Definitely acrobatics.
yeah, you're an acrobatic cat.
Yep.
With the boots.
Ooh. Hold on. Oh, they're just barely avoiding your hand as you reach inside to try and grab them. And that's your turn. It was really close though. Inari.
I'm gonna hit him with the same spell I did last turn.
Okay, do you want me to give you that spell back that you cast? Or did you do it yourself?
Oh, I did it myself. So another astral wave bludgeoning, astral rain. I mean.
Okay.
Here's the damage to dodge with your basic reflex.
Nat 20 for the Centurion.
That's fine. We're saving that to give to what's his name?
Yeah.
Right.
What's his name? And
We
then
don't want to break the Centurion.
the Gremlins.
It's just a regular
Succeed.
success.
They'll take a half damage on that.
Okay. Then with my third and final action, I'll hit Garai with his shield.
Thank you.
Smack him in the face with it.
You're welcome.
Okay. Speaking of, good eye.
All right. We got. Looks like there's one left in there, eh?
One horde of goblins left. Yes.
Not a problem. All right. 2 actions to move here.
Yep.
And then I will attempt. Let me just double check my skills. I'm trying to remember. So it was the magic skills, athletics or acrobatics, or stealth. Those are the options, right?
Acrobatics
yeah.
or stealth.
Except for nature.
Gotcha. All right, I will attempt a religion. It's my best of those.
It's a hex atom. Yeah.
Nope. I will
Nope.
use
A natural
my.
one.
I will use my last hero point.
Okay.
Oh, that sucker. Get another one, I'm sure. Also, yep, called it.
Oh my gosh.
Called it.
Huzzah! Failed hero points.
Wow.
I pick up some of the goblins on the ground, gremlins on the ground, and put them
Get
back.
them back in. Yeah.
This will confuse them.
Gosh, I don't know if it's a house rule that I've heard from too much of the podcast I listen to, or if it's like an actual ruling from 1E. If you roll 3 natural 20s in a row, you automatically kill an enemy. If you roll 3 natural 1s in a row, you
I
should just
die.
automatically die. Yep.
New character time. Let's go, UV.
Oh boy. Okay. Nope, I accidentally made it the next round. It is actually Kelvin's turn.
I'm gonna do a stealth check to rip out some gremlins.
Oh.
Really?
Well, Kelvin's not a very acrobatic boy.
I mean, I'm plus 12 in acrobatics, but I'm plus
Oh.
14 in stealth.
You are a very acrobatic boy. Alright. You fish around and grab the last remaining sets of goblin or gremlins and rip them out, throwing them everywhere, and they scatter.
Can I hit them with my hammer before they scatter?
Sure.
All
Well
right.
done, Uncle.
They smush immediately.
Hell yeah, they do. And it smells like dead gremlins.
Which smells like a weird algae combination.
Yeah.
That's one action. Yeah, you didn't
Uh,
expect that you'd have 2 more actions, did you?
No.
Nope.
Um.
Can you deactivate this? Is there some skill check for that?
To flip the off switch?
Yeah.
This is not a trap. The enemy is not a hazard.
Now it's just an enemy.
No, it's just an enemy.
Uh.
You've removed the hazard.
Yeah. Does the construct still seem?
Oh,
Like
yes, it's very threatening. Yes, lots of spinning blades and.
Tripping it again could probably be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a trip, which that's athletics.
Yep.
Okay. go.
Bro, you're tripping.
Athletics. And add the +1 because of my hammer feat.
Yep. Yeah, you successfully trip it.
Wow.
Let's go.
Elvin be tripping.
Boonk! Just down on the ground. Crash of metal. Okay. And one more action.
Okay, do like a crafting check to see if there's a way I could deactivate it.
Sure, man. Go for it.
All right.
No.
No.
I'll give you this one because you decided to waste an action on it. It will turn off when you beat it to death.
Okay.
Ah, the old classic. Ah, but
Well.
now we know.
I tell everyone.
beat it to death. Vrilla.
Varilla will draw her sword
Yep.
and attempt I guess attempt a tumble through, or more of like a hop over.
There's currently astral rain coming down in its square.
Oh,
Yeah, let's do it.
So
Um,
Oh, I
it'll
forgot
be a
about that.
reflex save to avoid taking damage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Really?
she's gonna do it because she's
Real
gonna do it
great
because she wants to look cool.
Okay.
Vrilla's great at reflexes.
It's a DC 26 reflex.
Doesn't even have to roll well to hit that one. Yeah, totally fine.
That is not the reflex. That is to move. Here's the reflex.
Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Is tumble through on fort?
That is a good question.
Checking. Reflex. DC.
Reflex.
Okay. You failed to tumble through.
Well, what the hell?
But you don't take any damage from the rain.
I suppose, but okay. She had that. She dropped this, and then she's
Oh
just.
no,
she's
no!
gonna-
You entered the square and then you bounced back because it's a failed one. You don't take any damage from the rain because you rolled a nat 20.
Oh, great. All right. Well, then she's just gonna be like, oh, "Dang it! Somehow I failed at jumping over a prone figure."
However, it has the bravado trait, so you still get panache from it.
Which I still think is kind of broken, but I'll take it.
It's not.
Just the fact that you even attempted it.
You have a class that's overly penalized for not getting panache, so take it, man. Take it. You didn't crit fail on it, so.
Give it a panache kicking.
Kick it to the Nash.
And that misses.
And that's all she can do.
Okay. Well, it is like swirling around on its like side, and it has to try and get up onto its pointy end. So it will
Like a
attempt.
Beyblade.
It will attempt to stand up. It stands up.
Damn it.
Anyone that has a strike can attempt a reactive strike.
I don't have that. I don't
I
think.
wish I had reactive strike.
I technically do now.
Do you?
I don't have a weapon out, but I'll take a punch.
Vrilla, that's a hit.
Oh, I have opportune backstab though.
Yeah, you can use
Oh,
that.
nice, nice.
Well, I rolled a 4, so
Yeah, Adriel, that's not a hit. Okay, it takes 3 points of damage from. It takes 3 points of damage from Varilla. Ruxel, this has to be a melee, I think.
Yeah, I didn't mean for that to be. How do I?
It doesn't matter. You missed, so.
Yeah.
Oh wait. No. Sorry, you hit. It didn't take you into account. Or I didn't take into account because it's not targeted. That you have it off guard to you.
Oh, okay.
So roll me the melee damage, not the ranged damage.
All right. Let me see. How do I do that? Because this new HUD is a little confusing.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, not range. It's not what I want to do.
Okay, so there we go. If you hover over the thing, the weapon that you are going for, there's a gun or a fist, or sorry, there's a gun little icon. If you click on that, it'll switch to sword, and that means that you're in melee instead of the range. So hover your mouse over the. Yeah, there you go.
There we
I saw
go.
it. I saw it
I
change.
got it. All right. Oh no. Shit.
That's fine, because now you can roll damage from there.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. It takes 11 points of damage.
Yay.
That's all from standing up.
Wish I could take 11 points of damage from standing up.
I mean, at this age, I feel like I take 11 points of damage standing up. So
Interesting. Okay, well, it's just kind of surrounded. So, 6. Let's see who it hits. Kelvin. Kelvin, it's going to try and strike at you with its blade. That is a crit.
Oy.
oh boy,
For 26 points of damage.
Do I double that because it's crit?
No, that is the double.
Oh.
I have
And
taken like 50 damage from critical hits. Where did that go?
it takes an action, and you see it, like, all the guns on it, some of them get reloaded.
Farts.
And that's its turn. Ruxel.
Ruxel is going to draw his other weapon. And is going to do the, what is it, the double slice? I think that's what it's called.
That is a thing.
That is a
Yes.
feat you might
Double
have.
slice. Yes, that is the feat I have.
Yep. So 2 strikes, both at the same map. 1 with each weapon. First strike misses.
I'm going to hero point that.
Okay. Okay, that one hits.
And
If the second one hits as well, because this actually is where it's going to be useful, because it is off guard. That is a hit.
yes.
Does double strike mean that the damage resistance of the enemy only
Only
applies
applies
to one of
to
the
one.
hits?
Yep,
oh, that's nice.
that's why this is actually Pretty important one. Yep. So, give me damage for both of them.
Just roll damage from one each.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Because the second strike was made with a weapon without the agile trait, it was actually 2 lower and thus a miss on the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you stinky.
Well, that's how the rules are. This is why I read them
Interesting.
to do things. So, it will still take some damage from this, because it'll take that 12 points of damage from that 22. Good roll.
Okay. Yeah. So that's it for me then, I think, isn't it? Because even though it's that map,
Pull
it's
out
still
another
counts as
weapon,
an
and then
attack.
you did, yep, double
Double
strike.
that's it.
Yep. Still pretty good, though. Age roll.
Indeed.
All right, Adriel is going to Courageous Anthem again, and is going to swap the already used wand in hand for the Bastard Sword for action number 2, and see if I can hit this thing with action number 3.
Do it.
And if I miss, I'm going to use a hero point. But that...
Yeah.
Because it's off guard. That is a hit.
I love that.
Teamwork.
Gang up, man. Gang up. But
I
also
mean, it
cover.
would have been off, yeah. It would have been
Oh,
off guard
and
for multiple reasons.
I'll do that opportune backstab.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yep. So it takes 4 points of damage, and Ruxel just tinks off of its armor.
Fuck.
Well,
All
4
right,
is
it's
better
injured.
than none.
Jacksonius.
I've been deciding whether or not I want to bother pushing this thing over again.
Probably worth it.
Probably worth
strategy.
it, but I also would rather get 2 shots off if I can. And I can't do that if I push it over.
I mean, you have the best to hit of anyone.
Yeah.
Also true.
So yeah, maybe if someone else is able to, that'd be cute. All right, I will at the very least reload and fire.
Kelvin. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, that's what you'll do. So give me crit damage.
Yeah.
All right. Only 30, thank goodness. Okay.
Pretty good, though. Pretty good.
It'll take 20 points of damage, which is the by far most amount of damage that's taken so far. And it will roll a fortitude save.
I'm really excited for this thing to spin around and hit us all with its weapons, with its blades at the start of the next turn.
You shut up.
We'll
I'm
see
so
what happens.
scared right now.
I'm so scared right now.
Well, I
Two
could,
more actions, Jacksonius.
wait, I think it's just one more now, right?
Oh, did you reload for it? Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Yes, one more
Uh,
action.
All right. That being said, if you want to try to convince me to push it down instead of risky reloading, if we're that scared of this thing shooting.
Calvin's been doing a good job pushing it down.
Okay.
Also, you will need to drop one of your guns if you do that,
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's not do that.
because you don't have a free hand, and I don't think guns typically have the trip trait.
I will risky reload then for my last action.
Okay. Misfire, misfire, misfire.
Your gun
That's the
blows up
risk.
in your.
Yep, it blows up in your space. That used to be the thing. If it misfired and you shot it again, I believe it was it a chance, or did it just automatically happen where it would explode and you'd have to throw it away from you?
Oh my god.
I think it was like
It-
automatic.
I believe it
Like,
was
a misfire
automatic.
was like
Yeah.
we're forcing you to take an action to clean the jam
Yeah.
now.
Can I get to this square with 5 feet of movement?
Yes.
Sweet. So then, in a single action, I'll run up to this square.
hmm
And then, before I do that, I unleash my psyche.
Okay.
Because that's got to be at the start of my turn.
Sure.
And then I'm going to warp space to hit this sucker with a imaginary weapon.
Unleash Psyche is a free action.
It is free.
Nice. And amping is also free, right?
Right.
Yep, it
Uh,
costs
uh,
a focus point, but it doesn't cost an action.
Beautiful. I'm just
Right.
triple checking,
Yep.
you know.
Yep, so free action, unleash psyche, single action move, 2 actions, cast my spell with an amp, free action, hero point to reroll my attack roll.
No, I'm gonna charge you several actions for that. Oh, same number. This is the second hero point that's been rolled for the exact same number.
Is this real life?
I think it's just fantasy.
We're
Caught in
feels like we're-
landslide.
no
Right.
escape
Well,
games
from
are-
reality.
Okay, we're a bunch of musician nerds for the most part, so this could just go on forever. Garai.
I just rolled my light up dice just to see what it was a 1. I just rolled a nat 1.
Oh, your character just died.
It's weird. Weird how that happens. All right. Well, my weapon actually has construct bane.
Sure
So,
does.
I'm going to attempt to thwack it.
Hey, don't
It's a golem, not a
don't
construct.
thwack it. We're gonna void our TOS, man.
Wouldn't that be funny if it were Golem and not a construct just after all this? That's a hit.
I think golems are constructs.
Oh boy, that's a very complicated question.
Full house.
Very little damage.
Oh boy, a 1, a 3, and a 2. It takes 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
But imagine if you didn't have that Bane, it would have taken no points of damage.
Hooray.
Look at that.
Then I'm going to attempt to trip it with my shield.
Okay. It's an athletics check with a map.
Right. So -2, right?
Minus
4?
2? Is it agile?
I'm remembering how a map works. Is it -4 or -2?
Is your shield agile?
That's a wonderful.
Map
what?
by default is -5. So
Yeah, it's
unless
minus
it's
5,
agile,
not minus
if it's
10.
agile, it'll be
agile,
-4.
or 8.
Got it. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. Got it.
So is it agile?
I don't think it is. No.
Okay, I'm going to look.
I like that this highlights that the shield is part of an entire weapon system and isn't just for passive defense.
hmm
I do appreciate it.
It is not agile, so this will be at a -5.
All right. Let's try, I guess. All right. Where's it? Skills, proficiencies. Here it is. Athletics.
Because athletics checks lower AC, sometimes it's better to do the athletics check first and then take the
Yes.
map to your strike.
No. Yep. I should have done that first, which is my.
That's something that I didn't think about until I built myself a character that trips all
Yeah.
the fucking time. So that's not gonna do it.
I'm sure that would fail. Yep.
In fact,
It helps it stand up more.
no, but you trip yourself,
Oh, okay, good.
so you are
Ah.
knocked prone. Actually,
I'll use my third action to stand up.
okay, cool.
I'm done.
Uh,
What a wonderful use of my life. Okay.
This has also been a problem with my trip-based character that I've built. I've rolled natural ones many times, and I'm like, shit, now I'm on the ground.
That
Kelvin.
makes me happy.
Yeah, Davy runs the game that I play in.
gonna do a crafting check for overdrive.
Kelvin does an overdrive. You succeed at an overdrive. Normal success. Drag the thing onto your. You see in the log, you can
Boom.
actually drag that onto your hotbar, your new hotbar too. So that you can just have it there on the toggles that are empty spaces. If you
Okay.
have any.
I don't know. All right.
Okay.
Then second action, I'm gonna do trip on this guy again. Athletics.
Good dog, he
check.
tripping.
Natural one.
Plus
Natural one.
0 point into a 1.
I'm gonna hero point it
Why?
because I failed.
Because it says result failure, probably.
Right, but that doesn't take into account something extra that I have to deal with.
Oh,
so
okay.
it does trip.
Hooray!
Yay! All right, and then for my last action, I'm just gonna do a good old bashy bash.
On this sucker. Nice.
Yeah, that'll do. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do a bunch of this.
6 points of damage to the Centurion.
No, I rolled 16.
Yep.
Ah, beans.
It's true, you did. Varilla.
Varilla is going to smack
Did
Voss.
where's your panache?
Where my panache is? Where's my panache? There's my panache.
There you go.
We got panache on that for Valera. Veneer, what's your name?
One day. Maybe
Venereal.
maybe another year I'll figure it out.
All right, she's going to try to smack with a confident finisher as her first move.
Okay, then there's no more. That's it. That's all you get for this turn.
4 attacks.
4 attacks.
Yes. Because she's going to do something different.
Okay. All right. You miss, so you get to deal half of the precise strike damage to the
I'm going to
target.
hero point that.
Okay.
Come on.
That's a hit.
Yay.
Courageous Anthem and Off Guard, or else that wouldn't.
Yep, that did it.
Oh, not just Off Guard, also knocked prone. I don't think that stacks, though. Okay. Wow, 25 points of damage. Takes 15 points of damage.
Then what she is going to do is try to do that epic jump over again.
Uh-huh.
Tumble over.
Tumble
There's-
over.
A lot of,
Do you want me
blade.
to roll that raw or hidden?
You can roll that, not hidden. You make it.
Zow.
Get your panache.
Panache.
Hooray!
And then cha. Oop, that doesn't work anymore. I'm going to do. It's renamed something new that I forgot already, but extravagant patty.
Okay. Sounds fun.
AC 28 right now.
Very fun. Okay, man, Centurion is going to attempt to stand up. Stands up, no problem.
Anyone have the reactive stuff that
And
you
Varela
last
take a
turn?
swing.
Yep, everyone with a reactive strike, go for it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hit for Varela.
Mm.
A crit for Adriel.
Nice.
Whoops. I had precise strike.
Yeah, you did. Roll that again.
Does Ruxel still have?
My bad.
How often can Ruxel do their?
Rux can do it.
I think,
The opportune backstab.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
I
not
think
sure.
that's just regular attacks. I think, not reactions.
okay.
I
Yeah,
think.
So I
Point
think
damage.
Rux has to wait until after his reactions reload.
Got it.
Okay, 1 point of damage from Varela, and then 22 points of damage from that crit from Adriel.
Good.
Awesome.
It immediately takes a swing back at Adriel. Hits exactly.
Roll me a 1 and 4. I got a mirror image
Ooh.
going right now.
Good question.
Nice.
Does it specify which ones I get a hit on?
1. 1 is a hit.
All right. There we go.
Aw, come on.
Take that 15 points of damage, and you still have full images, don't you?
Nope.
No, it took out an image too.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's why
no.
mirror image is the worst spell.
Oh man.
The new Animist actually has a mirror image that when you hit the mirror image, though, it blows up in your face and does like a bunch of piercing damage.
And
It's
they can
literally mirrors now.
and they can sustain it to keep bringing another mirror image back every round.
That's true too. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's going to use another action to reload. Ruxel.
Double slice.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Okay, let's see what happens with the next one.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, oh,
Oh my god.
Just Vogel's face.
Hooah.
I mean, roll me 2 critical damages.
Oof.
This one's gonna be ridiculous, guys. Okay, so with the hardness in place, that would be 56 points of damage. This thing only has 47 points left. So you can describe, Ruxel, your dual critical kill.
basically, I just jam both my blades into it, and I feel it starting to bite back, and then you just slowly see my sword just pierce right through it like just hard clay, just and it just crumples to the ground.
I describe it in Space Marine 2 terms.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that lately.
Sorry, I meant to do this.
Yeah, I finally got to use my button that combines the damages together with the previous ones.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. It's gone. It's dead. Combat is over, and this place is cleaned up and out, and it is exactly 10:30. So we will
Is clear.
call it there, and we'll continue on with this crazy shenanigans in a couple of weeks.
Happy
Halloween,
no,
everyone.
Happy
Uh,
Halloween,
Get
no
out and vote.
damage.
Vote.
vote.
Thank you.
Vote.
I'll vote.
Get off the boat.
Get off the boat.
Yeah.
Hey.